What's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, man. You know what? I ain't even gonna get mad because what's the use to get mad when you already know that shit like this was gonna happen? Now, in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's looking like Manny Pacquiao was gonna fight Jesse Vargas. As you guys know, who follow my channel, I put out a video that Manny Pacquiao was gonna choose Jesse Vargas. Manny Pacquiao thought about fighting Jesse Vargas last year, but now he finally has an excuse to fight Jesse Vargas. Look, like I said, I'm not getting mad at Manny Pacquiao because he has a history of doing this. But I want to say to you motherfucking Pacquiao fan, shut the fuck up, please. Don't get on here talking about this is a legitimate fight. This is, I mean, like I said, you guys always talk shit about the guy that schooled Manny Pacquiao. You call him a historic cherry picker. Well, this is cherry picking at his finest. You know, I give Manny Pacquiao credit. At least this ain't another rematch. You know, some unnecessary rematch, because like I said, I don't think nobody fought more rematches than Manny Pacquiao. Now, Max Kellerman is exposed and he's full of shit. Now, just last week, he was sitting up saying, oh, Manny Pacquiao is a better fighter than Floyd, which he ain't, and that he fought better competition. No, he didn't. And that he fought guys at their best. No, he didn't. Okay, well, if that's the case, then why ain't Manny Pacquiao going after the Keith Thurmans and the Sean Porters, the Errol Spence, the shit, KO Brooks? Because he doesn't want to fight those guys. He wants no part of Crawford. He's fighting Jesse Vargas because he knows Jesse Vargas isn't a big puncher. If Manny Pacquiao isn't fighting a slow, stationary opponent, he's fighting a dude that doesn't have any kind of power that he feel like he could walk through. He fought Timothy Bradley because he felt Timothy Bradley didn't have enough power to knock him out. And he feels the same way about Jesse Vargas. Jesse Vargas doesn't have a lot of knockouts. So he feels this is a safer fight for him. Now, Manny Pacquiao, you already know he's coming off that unnecessary third fight with Timothy Bradley, and Jesse Vargas was supposed to fight Kell Brook, but Kell Brook pretty much used Jesse Vargas to make the Triple G's fight. He was throwing his name out there, you know. Unfortunately, Kell Brook has a history of throwing guys' names out there, you know, just like Triple G, and then they end up not making the fight. I tried to defend Kell Brook for a while, but this shit he pulled with the Triple G, that just showed me all I need to know about him. Now, Jesse Vargas' last win was against Saddam Ali, which I never thought much of Saddam Ali. You never heard me making videos about him because I thought Saddam Ali was overrated up and coming fighter. I remember people were saying that Tim Bradley was ducking in, which I don't know why anybody thought Tim Bradley was ducking Saddam Ali, because Saddam Ali didn't have an impressive resume to begin with, you know. But anyway, Jesse Vargas fought Saddam Ali and he knocked him out. And then before that, as you guys know, that Jesse Vargas pretty much for 10 and a half out of 12 rounds was getting schooled by Timothy Bradley. He ended up catching Timothy Bradley at the end of the fight. Timothy Bradley was well ahead on points, and Timothy Bradley won a semi-controversial 12th round decision over Jesse Vargas, which I thought Timothy Bradley clearly won, which I think they kind of, you know, HBO was sort of like exaggerating about, you know, what happened at the end of the fight. Okay, now, as you know, Manny Pacquiao fought an unnecessary third fight with Tim Bradley. And before that, he got schooled by, you know, Floyd Mayweather. You know, got flat out beat. And then came up with his bullshit shoulder injury excuse. Now, I'll break down the overall fight, you know, later on. You know, as the fight nears and all that type of shit, you know, give my prediction, you know, which more than likely I'm picking Manny Pacquiao to win this fight. Because, like I said, Jesse Vargas doesn't have very much punching power. So Manny will try to exchange with a guy like that. You know, guys like Chris Algieri and Jesse Vargas, he'll fight those kind of guys. You know, as you know, Manny Pacquiao has a history of fighting stationary guys and, you know, or dudes with no punching power. He doesn't want no parts of, you know, the Keith Thurmans, the Errol Spences, the Crawfords, you know, even Sean Porter, because those would be very tough fights for him based off styles. So he went the safe route. Now, as far as Bob Arum goes, Bob Arum is the winner as usual because Jesse Vargas is a top-ranked fighter, the same as Crawford. So he pretty much gets to pocket all the money. You know, doesn't have to, you know, share the licensing with another promotional company. It's all top-ranked. So Bob Arum is the winner when it comes to this. But as far as you Pacquiao fans go, stay the fuck off my channel. Don't come on here trying to justify this fight. There were so many other guys Manny Pacquiao could have fought, and he went this direction. You know. And I don't want to hear this shit about that Top Rank don't want to work with Al Heyman or any of his fighters. The lawsuit's been settled. You know, it's been settled, so save that shit. So, I mean, give me a fucking break, man. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. This is like textbook Manny Pacquiao, man. And this is what I mean. This is the bullshit that go on with boxing. Like I said, Max Kellerman, I'm going to confront that motherfucker when I see him. I'm going to ask him to try to justify this fight. Please. And I can't wait to hear him try to justify this fight. But he'll try to come up with some excuse, and I'm going to ether his ass. So I will be sitting by where the press will be sitting. So y'all look for me to try to catch Max Kellerman, because I'm telling you, I'm going to confront Max Kellerman. Because he's going to spew out his HBO bullshit. Because y'all know he's an HBO company, man. But anyway, man, I'm out, man.